Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yugioh Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So the Cross Duel trailer, like a short teaser trailer, came out yesterday morning. By the time you're seeing this, it'll be yesterday morning. I have not seen the trailer. I have not seen any gameplay. Apparently the game launched in Canada and a couple of other countries.
Yeah, overseas.
Yeah, the Netherlands, I think, was one. I'm joined by my friend Latrell, by the way. Trell, how you doing, man?
Hello, how everybody doing?
Happy to have you. So
yeah.
we are going to be reacting to this. Obviously, me, the anime nerd, Latrell, the locals kind of TCG expert here.
Yep.
So Cross Duel's kind of weird because it's Yu-Gi-Oh in the sense of we've never seen this type of Yu-Gi-Oh before, right? It's not Yu-Gi-Oh in the sense of the Yu-Gi-Oh that we know and love. It's not rush dueling. It's not Duel Links. Brand new rule set. 4-player battle royale. It's going to be weird. I'm most excited to see all the different anime characters and shows across the dueling spectrum, from Master to Rush, all being able to interact with each other. What are some things you're kind of looking forward to with Cross Duel?
The uniqueness in the cards, like how they're going to interact with each other, what cards are going to fully convert into the game. Because I know we have a lot of the aces in the game,
right?
But who other characters' aces are also going to be in the game? Is like, are we going to get a Galaxy Eyes? Are we going to get a Shun's Raid Raptor, for instance?
Right, yeah, great point.
So, and how far they can dive into these mechanics, because from what I've known, there's no fusion. There's no synchro.
Don't believe
none
so.
of
Yeah,
there's no extra deck mechanic. All those cards are main monster cards in this game.
Right.
So it's and most of them are vanillas, if I'm not mistaken. Too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I want to see how that turns out.
Yeah, it's going to be weird seeing those cards as vanillas, but I think without further ado, if you're ready, my man, let's begin.
Let's get it started.
Okay, no audio on the trailer. All right, we got Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Dark Magician. Kind of looks like a Battle City, right? The Ccapacappuuu Towers. So now we got Neos. Of course, Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes. And Neos joining the fight.
He gets hit from behind.
There it is, Stardust Dragon.
Okay.
All right, we're seeing the 4-player mode there.
Oh, Utopia.
I guess they're just going to go through all the aces here.
Yeah, Odd Eyes.
Yep. And then I imagine we'll see Firewall or Decode Talker. Kind of interested to see who they pick here.
Yeah.
Decode. Okay. Decode, yeah. Well, Seven's Road Magician. Again, it's so weird. Seven's Road Magician and Decode Talker fighting.
Never thought we would see
all the shots of the aces there. I like how it's all the pro tags and Kaiba, because they had to make it a number divisible by 4 to show off the 4-player mechanics. Wow, that was pretty cool. Kind of crazy, man. I want to pause that one shot.
That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
That is such a cool shot, man. Showing all the different aces and all the different really eras of Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, this is probably the only time we will ever see Yu-Gi-Oh 7s interact with the main game at all. And maybe go Rush. Maybe they'll add that in. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Your thoughts on that trailer? I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was interesting. Like, I loved it. I loved the cinematic view of, like, everybody's going to verse each other and who's going to be the victor out of this. I also thought it was interesting that they committed to Decode Talker as the as Yusaku's ace. Yeah, pretty cool because Firewall was unbanned and unrotted. Right. So... Right. I think Firewall just has such a bit of a thing around it. I guess if they have the choice between the two, they'll pick Decode. Yeah, and also because at the time they had to switch it because they were starting to... the TCG banned it because it was crazy. The card was just crazy. Yeah, so they had to switch his ace. Right. So, and they kept that throughout the series. So, I guess continuing the continuity on that it's his ace was great. I liked it. Yeah, and I'm sure Firewall will be an option. Yeah, Firewall 100%. Was definitely an option. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. You know, I'm really interested to see, as you said, how they incorporate these cards because I don't really remember. I haven't dove into Cross Duel now in like 8 or 9 months, so I don't remember
you can like have cards eventually get effects, can't you?
Yes.
But they all start as vanilla.
Yeah, they all start as vanilla.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and like there's a system where it doesn't reward you for ganging up on someone, if I recall. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I think it can be a lot of fun to play with a bunch of friends. It's a new way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the same characters that we all kind of know and love. You know, Master Duel straight away from the anime tie-in completely. Duel Links, you have that, but now this is kind of another avenue where if you were maybe brought up in the Rush Duel era, or you love Rush Duels, you love Sevens, you can kind of interact with players who want to play the older characters as well. And it's not Rush Duel or Master Duel. And I think
not to mention, it's something completely different. So even if you don't want to play the normal TCG or even Duel Links, you want to try something completely new in the Yu-Gi-Oh space, this is your avenue here.
100%.
Avenue here. We haven't had something like this since, what, I want to say Dungeon Dice?
Yeah, something. I mean, this is a whole new rule set.
A whole new rule set.
I mean, it really is unheard of, and I think that's something that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans are excited for. I think for the anime tie-ins as well. I'm interested to see how the very hardcore TCG community, which you're a pretty big part of, interested to see how they will react to it. If they're going to enjoy it. And, you know, it's too general to say everyone's going to feel this way, everyone's going to feel that way. But in a majority sense, if they're going to reject it or accept it. Because that's where, I mean, there's more TCG fans than there are anime fans.
That is true.
That's just how it's always been with Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm interested to see that aspect as well, how the game is received by players.
I think they will receive it as, they're going to always test it out. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Players always test everything out before they do something.
100%.
So they're going to test it out, and if they don't like it, they're obviously going to immediately drop it. They have friends, maybe they'll play it here and there, but I think that if they love it, they will continue playing it. Just like on Master Duel. People saying Master Duel is dying off. You still got a lot of these diehard TCG players just playing it, because at the end of the day, it's an online simulator that you can play, and it's licensed by Konami. That's all we ever wanted. And the fact that we have it now, we're just going to play it to our max. Play it and get the value out of it. So I think Cross Duel, we can see a similarity to that.
Well, very well said. And something like Master Duel, if the player base does start to dwindle, Konami can just say, all right, we're doing an official tournament on... Which is something that they said they would do. We just haven't seen that yet. Player base, right, we haven't seen an official tournament. If that ever happens, a lot of people are going to come back to play in that. So
not to mention, you can also add more stuff. You could always add characters, add more cards,
lore,
stories, add more like depth to any part of the game, because this is unknown territory for us so far. So if they can just reach in their bag and just keep pulling stuff, we'd just be great. We're gonna be eating. We're eating good.
We're eating nice. But guys, those are our thoughts and reaction to Cross Duel, the trailer, and of course the game. I know the game has had kind of a soft release. Maybe by the time this goes up Thursday afternoon, the game will be released everywhere. They really don't like to say, like, hey, they just drop games.
Yeah, Konami and soft releases are very weird.
Yeah, Master Duel is the same thing, right? They didn't give a date, they just dropped it.
And it literally was Europe, and then I think it was 12 or a whole day later, US had it.
Yeah.
So
there's a chance that by the time this comes up tomorrow, the game's launched, but we'll see. Guys, let me know all your thoughts on Cross Duel and what you're kind of excited for and looking forward to, and your thoughts on that little bit of a teaser, trailer, gameplay, excuse me. Latrell, thank you so much for helping me out. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having me, dude.
Of course, dude. You guys all rock. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.
Peace.